I think these are good team.
What?
Hey, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
Teneri isn't on it, so this is a good team.
Way to start a video. I'm gonna be.
Okay.
I don't know, everything is white.
I guess it'll be too.
This seems like a cool map.
Okay.
I wish
This seems pretty
Jinx
cool.
works on it.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't see why you wouldn't work on it, it seems.
Fuck B.
Oh, I'm minus 75.
Oh man.
I suck.
The kitchen. Oh,
Where was he?
what?
Grenade out.
Okay.
Where the hell was the
Take too long on
one of the
nades.
players on the?
There is an underground that I don't get it.
Yeah.
There's an underground?
Yeah. Like, I think you get from here. maybe?
Let's get this done.
Oh, yeah, I'll
We get
try it.
from here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a really quick way to be the underground.
Throwing smoke.
What the fuck?
Got one. Oh, those are boobs.
Are they A or mid?
I don't know.
A.
Outside A, yeah. Aiming.
Out on A.
Terrorists win.
Bro, how can I hit someone for 2 with illegal?
Serious
What
wall.
am I doing?
We can buy that, yeah.
Team's not balanced.
You're right,
True.
bro.
You need to go fix the map after that one.
Who's right?
Oh.
Throwing smoke.
What's
Deploying
the fastest round to A?
Grenade out.
They're in the B heaven. Thing.
Grenade out.
Heaven.
Yeah, or whatever that spawn is. I have a head glitch here.
Drop. I'd say drop.
Oh, drop, yeah. Where?
What?
Behind us?
Guys? He
Where
legit
were
walked
they?
past you.
Where were
He
they?
walked out the smoke. He walked out the smoke
Stephanie?
main.
Stephanie?
He
Sensei, why
walked,
did you leave
from,
me?
from the right,
This way.
like here. I didn't see that.
No, right into that doorway.
No? Yeah, what?
Wait, let me take out
Watching
my
main.
fence.
How does he get up there?
There were, sorry Zip, but there were like 2 smokes intertwined, so that they could like go through smokes. Basically what I'm trying to say that it's not my fault.
Your fault, always.
You're not my dad!
You're not my dad, you can't tell me what to do.
Where Terry's at. There's no time. Look at this.
Throwing a grenade. Team fall back.
Yo!
Yo.
Young Soup started to follow me on Instagram.
Who's Young Soup?
I have no idea.
There's
Just-
Young Soup, of course. Do you guys not know Young Soup?
Young
I do
Soup.
not.
I can drop a FAMAS if someone wants.
No, I got negative.
Ryan.
I think I'm okay. Oh, too late.
Okay.
It could be 1.5, 1.5 was balanced.
Mhm.
Map is broken.
I'm trying to get to mid.
Laying down a smoke.
There are like a lot of pathways here.
Yeah.
I'd say
Yeah,
like maybe -1 pathway.
Grenade out. Fire in the hole.
So hear them
Oh
like
my
through the
God.
walls pretty easily.
Distracted
Like I'll
by-
just
Yeah.
take out.
The problem is
Mid
the
to
map
B.
is white, I really hate that.
Yeah, you could hear me coming a mile away. It is very white too.
He's got the. What? How do you drop 2 guns?
One in between the pillars, I think.
Another one.
One main?
And an up to your left. Yeah.
Okay.
What? I cannot see him in
Yeah.
there. I I could not see him.
Yeah, he killed me from the same place. He was just sitting there.
Too dark there, man.
I did not see him. We're gonna have to rush from B, like push a little bit further up.
Wait, Teneri had invis on for 3 rounds. That's why you didn't see him.
Oh my fucking god.
What?
Why are you?
Why has he got
titling
invis? That's why he pushed through him. We couldn't see him.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
nobody's fault.
Oh, Jinx in his Jinx spot.
Throwing smoke.
You can usurper command kill Teneri, so did he.
I'm gonna drug him. Like literally.
Can I go B side?
Are you spamming the corner with me on, bro?
Can someone switch with me from side? Because I really don't like the A side.
Here, I'll switch.
Thanks.
What's not on A?
There is like basically you're exposed to the long no matter where you are, kinda. Or you have to like hide in a corner.
No, there's one spot. There's one spot.
Yeah, there is
but
one
it's also
spot.
like
Yeah.
really obvious.
Zeta.
Flashbang.
There's one here, one CT.
Flashing.
Nice, Jay.
Defuse. Zeta defuse.
Defusing.
Nice.
I'll go mid with you up then.
I'm gonna burn Tindery.
I'll play A as well.
Thanks.
I'm not. I don't think I'm going A too. Oh,
Let's go.
wait, is it 1080?
Yeah.
What happened?
You
He
got
set on
burned.
fire.
He joined CT.
Oh, come on.
I don't know how to. I'm
Become
sorry, I'm
mid.
trying to get to A. I'm trying to get to A.
Laying down
I'm
smoke.
lost.
You are lagging.
Throwing flashbang.
He joined CT team.
Can you fucking switch team?
Go away.
We're just giving them info. That's
Why is he on?
I'm gonna kick you if you don't switch team.
Yeah. We have other players that can play instead of you.
No, he left.
Yep, they're flanking behind us because they know there's no one.
They're going A. From behind or.
Good marking.
The bomb's in our spawn.
Inside.
Oh, they
Zombie, yeah.
Oh.
Fuck, he's
Oh.
playing well. Holy shit.
It's map buff.
I'm going to kick you
Good,
if
Olivia.
Olivia don't threaten with good time. Oh my god. That's fine. Do we have anyone playing mid?
Yeah. I think. Was it Jay there?
Do this and get back in
No, it's
time for
the name.
chow.
I was kind of going mid.
Oh,
Anyway.
right. I get your voices confused because you're both have like the same accent.
Fire in the hole.
Wait, who does?
You and Zeta.
Wait, really? Wait, you,
Well, I mean, that's
it was
Zeta
me. It was
voting,
me
so
saying that.
that's the same vote as Zeta, you know?
Similar accent.
People ever say.
Really that? I wouldn't say so.
Not the same voice, but like you both have British accents.
Accent, yeah, I guess. Oh, we have no one mid. They can be all the way through mid right now. You go, Ryan.
Oh, they're through B as well.
Oh, okay, yeah, they're full through.
It's so hard to like hold anything.
You don't really have anything to hold.
Yeah.
And everything is white. So.
You legit need to just take out one of the routes.
Yeah.
What a snake. Everything's so dark inside. That's why there's no indoor lights.
That's what she said.
We need to get like. Just stop projecting, yeah.
Yeah, what's a cum fetish
Go,
for?
go, go.
Fetish for the sea.
It's got bombed.
I feel like on
Oh,
CT
middle.
we just need to abuse like very or get like
They're on
a
it.
Yeah, you just hide. Yeah.
Grenade out.
Go on A
I
side,
don't-
two on A side.
I don't think that's really fun to do. As a
Mid
CT.
seems so hard to
Yeah.
hold. Maybe we should put 2 people mid.
We need 2B and 2A, I think. Well, I don't really know how the A bomb site works, but
I
Alright.
wouldn't. No, you only need 1 A, I'd say,
Smoke.
and 2 mid.
I'm
is
defusing
there like
smoke.
A apps that they can go through?
That's mid.
Okay. Defuse? Stick it.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the second mid is from mid, so we just need to send 2 people mid.
Oh my god, run.
Oh my god.
Why did what? What happened? What happened?
I like.
He let go of the burn.
Did you like lose a finger from?
I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Piece of finger.
Jay, give the ult to
Fucking
left,
hell!
please.
And I didn't
Oh
buy
my
a,
God.
1.
I didn't buy a kit for
Okay,
like.
let's go mid.
I'm gonna buy the. I'm gonna get the-
Someone else come mid with me.
Jay, you want the
Let's
op?
go
And
earn
then
our pay.
one
Oh
person
my
A.
God.
Okay.
No, I'm so
And
sorry.
then 2B.
Richard
Purple
middle.
go B. Purple B. Purple B.
I don't know what I'm
Fire
doing.
in the hole.
Am I purple? No.
What happened there?
Olaf.
Throwing
Olaf
flashbang.
purple.
I'm purple. Yeah.
Throwing fire.
What?
Grenade out.
Olivia, what happened?
Hmm?
What
I'm
happened?
more middle.
Like, did your button like lag or something?
No, I think like I put a spray on the ground and I don't know. My brain was like, oh yeah, diffuse is over, and so I just left. Okay, I'm gonna open the window.
And we've lost mid.
I don't think like angles like you have tons of these.
A?
Also, I don't know where where you are, Olaf, is lowered. If you look at it,
Throwing flashbang.
Oh yeah,
I'm
oh, yeah,
sorry.
yes, yeah.
Up A.
I noticed.
it lowered and then it goes up in an awkward angle. It just seemed to be like changed for the sake of it.
Leave it up, very tagged.
Try and plant. Oh, he's scoped. He's not planting.
He's not planting?
No.
No. Don't peek, don't peek, don't peek. Don't peek now.
Oh. Nice.
God.
You know, it's super hard to all the CT and like everything is white, so the paths aren't really.
Any
I'll drop one.
drops?
Yeah. Here you go.
Thank you. Okay, someone come mid with me again and nade early.
Okay, I will. Where am I nading?
Stay
Just track
frosty.
up middle.
Just like the entrance. I'll nade left, you nade right.
Throwing grenade.
He's peeking already.
Laying down
One
smoke.
there.
Up steps here.
I'm A long.
Incendiary out.
Yeah, if you
That's
need to,
one.
just back off.
Dead.
I think I threw them all and they fell back.
It can't be up mid.
Oh.
One middle.
Stupid
the
head.
The one A long? 2 A long?
Molly, yeah, Molly.
I guess it could have been one, but
Throwing fire.
Throwing smoke.
Grenade.
Don't know where
One
that
was
is.
over here.
Yeah. I think I needed that card.
Yeah. What's Teneri?
they're pushing A.
Incendiary out.
Good molly.
Deploying flashbang.
Bomb site.
This one.
Nice.
One over here. Like
Where?
on the path. On the path from T spawn to A. That's Teneri's camping spawn again.
Might be CT.
Oh nice, second T spawn.
You sure you
he's
didn't hear
CT.
me?
Okay, T-spawn. We have bomb A. Don't we? Don't
They
we?
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have. Nice.
Why is he in spawn? Why is he in spawn?
Like every map, like for the past week or two, he has been just camping spawns on every single map he's playing.
Does he think he's the one reason they're winning?
I don't know.
He's like, guys, don't worry, I'll take myself out.
I mean, like camping spawn on some maps, sure, but like, why this map? You don't get anything out of
He's
it.
just wasting time.
Yeah.
I bet he's like mad still about the
Throwing
fucking
smoke.
Oh.
burning man.
More middle.
Oh, steps over here.
Throwing a grenade.
Deploying
B?
smoke.
Yeah, we're B.
Throwing flashbang.
Bait. Tell me if you're the oh, that was a fucking corpse dropping down.
One more.
Damn, I love you so much.
Where did the 3 other guys die from? I didn't see them.
Mid?
Oh, okay. I thought they pushed B like together.
No. We held mid pretty well. We just need to keep on holding it like that.
Alright, gentlemen, this is it.
I think that's the secret, the CT side, because if we hold mid... Okay, I'm mid alone again.
How to become CT?
Incendiary out.
Let's
Don't make me hold mid alone.
Laying down smoke.
Please, boss.
fuck. The background in
Yeah,
B.
if you guys have mid lockdown, then there's only one way they can come to A, so it's
Yeah, and then we can keep the
Why can't they
2B.
spawn?
Oh, they do have
just
two ways
tell
to
me
come
to
into
the-
B, but I'm holding outside B. So.
Oh my god, there's a lot.
yeah.
Two more.
I'm thinking, was that?
Oh Jesus!
You can't jump
fucking
over. You can't
Christ.
jump over.
The clipping is so weird.
Flashbang.
I know. That's why
It's
I said
fucking
like,
scary.
it's a clipping.
Oh, lovely. That's so nice.
That's why I questioned if the clipping was messed up on B, because you can jump off. You can't jump off there.
A good nade.
It's just weird to clip. That way.
But can you get that AK?
Yeah. Oh, Chinese. Fucking yeah, take the Bing chilling.
It's a fucking thing chilling AK.
The Bing chilling.
Is it
AK.
pink chilling or which one?
The pink chilling.
Pink chilling.
Yeah, someone come mid again.
Today is not the day we die.
Grapple.gg, we sell ducks.
Deploying flashbang.
I feel like a
Throwing
B.
grenade.
Yo. Oh my god,
Lagging.
the timing. What the
I'm
fuck?
still. I
What
still
is the
got it.
timing?
Two middle.
Yeah.
It's
B.
B. Okay.
Bombs B?
Bruh.
There's
at least one more outside A.
Yeah, did anyone see bomb though?
It's B. It's like two
Okay.
players B, so I don't think.
Okay, yeah. There's someone on your left.
Yeah.
Easy at the end. Go ahead and reload.
Deploying flashbang. Smoke.
Easy.
Easy.
Oh, what? What just happened? I wrote kill in console and I think I got disconnected. Hello?
Oh, hello.
Hello, yeah, same time.
Ryan.
Ooh.
I wrote kill in console and I got disconnected.
Go
Ollie, can you do the remove all IDs?
yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
I can do it right here.
Oh no.
You can join now.
Alright.
I just pre-fired.
Wait, was he invisible that round?
I don't know. Like if you die from the new and don't see him, just I guess kick.
Bro, why is he even doing that, man?
It
How
sounds
is he even
suspicious.
doing that? That's my question.
I don't know. I don't.
Wait.
Why does he think switching with me will make this better?
Wait, I think the teams are pretty fair. I mean, 6-7.
Don't be mean. Don't be mean.
Okay, the cheats are not on.
That's why I got kicked.
No, let's see.
No, I'm still fucking baffled by how he got the invisibility thing. I think it's just like stood on from warm up.
Laying
Yeah.
down
Yeah,
smoke.
I'm guessing
That
if he didn't
happens,
die
yeah.
since warm up, his model stays
One's
up.
at A.
Throwing a grenade. Incendiary. Laying down smoke.
Nice.
Oh, but 97 on A site.
You got the bomb. Can you release? Oh, no.
Grenade out.
He's at 97. Nice.
Hi, I'm 8 HP.
Deploying flashbang.
Olaf.
There's no real like comfortable feeling place to hold mid as CT. Like window doesn't really do anything because they can
Yeah.
just peek from like multiple sides.
There is overtime on, by the way, to get to 15-50.
Hey,
Yeah, because if I hold this, they can peek out left without me ever seeing.
One close.
Like it's on by default.
oh my
What
fucking
was
god, that's so dark. B.
I don't like this window.
It's like two already on side.
Yeah, I just feel so uncomfortable holding it in that window room.
That heaven is so annoying.
Yeah.
Like it's
super
such in a
hard.
weird position, like super hard to check.
Deploying smoke.
54 in 2, I think I headshotted him.
This is for the grey box competition, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't change them and stuff.
Nice.
Or I don't know if it's like brought in with the new version.
Throwing fire.
There's someone over here.
They can't come from there.
Some
Oh, they can.
Fire in the hole.
I know what
Like
Jinx
they're
is.
up
He's in
there.
his spot.
That's right.
They were
There.
under. They
That
went under.
was so cheeky.
I like how they got 3 rounds because someone was in Viz. Alright. I reckon just a good old rush mid
I don't even know where the mid is.
Oh, go towards
in the middle of the map.
Or you can go B then left. Or A then up.
I don't know, I follow Zeta.
Virgin right wing, right path takers. That went well. Well executed.
Oh my god, there's 3 on A.
What the fuck is that?
How many team kills?
Just another team kill.
They had no cover as well, so it was just 3 people standing out in the open.
Setting smoke screen.
2 smokes.
Wait, why did we smoke the bar?
I don't know, I panicked again.
Oh, mid fun. Perfect.
What?
They fucking A.
Alright.
How did? Why would he spam the smoke?
He probably tried to kill Dundry, to be honest. Yeah, you just happened to be in the middle, so.
Bruh.
Wrong place at the wrong time.
Oh, I saw your head. Oh.
I'm gonna wait somewhere with Zeus. Oh no, I know the timings how they work.
Let's go B, yeah. I think the BT heaven is kind of the drop spot. Is
Oh, yeah,
kind of
true.
broken.
Yeah, I think the heaven, I'm gonna go.
You can up there. It's
What's the middle?
He's surprisingly okay. He.
What the bro?
was he? What?
The heaven. The other heaven.
I'm scared.
Nice. You can't go
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Too fat.
You need to put in the skinny command.
You just no clip out the window. Is that
Yeah,
a
no
feature?
Nice.
What are you doing?
He's just clicking keys, man.
Oh.
There might be one behind you.
Oh my lord. They're boosting up maybe.
Someone's typing in chat in a couple seconds.
They're both there. Just go A. Are they both there?
Funny.
Maybe not.
Nice.
Nice try.
NT.
Nice try. I reckon a slow B.
You
What
have to
does
take
I
the
reckon mean,
you have to
actually?
take the right path very quickly, but then we can take it slow.
Time to move, knuckleheads.
Yeah, it's weird how the right side is connected to the main, but
Throwing smoke.
To be honest, he
It's-
did
Bullets all out. Smoke.
We can, yeah, keep going.
Burning.
Fire in the hole.
That's enough.
Smoking. Molotov out.
You main? Nice.
Nice.
Drop twice. Oh, Zesta, here you go.
Oh, thank you.
Can you drop me a gun as well? A gun? AK? Thank you. Okay. Thank you.
I've never bought someone else a gun in this game before, not gonna lie.
Generous.
Not with the new feature.
Ah.
So I was just staring at the screen like,
Grenade out.
Throwing smoke.
Throwing smoke. Throwing a Molotov.
You know what? It was a good idea, Olaf, you know? I like we were on the same wavelength right there.
Okay, I'm setting it down here. Smoke.
2 on B.
Yeah, A bomb side needs, like, seems very easy to take.
It's too open.
Flashbang.
Yeah, like CTs can't really hide anywhere.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean.
You're exposed to A.
The CT as well, bro. It's almost like there's 4 alive. That's crazy.
I felt super safe on A last half because we had 2 mid and it's like right there, and I could just smoke
Yeah.
long. And I only have to worry about long.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
let's
true.
go ahead. Let's eco and then go.
But once you actually like, there's nowhere on the site so much that is easy to choose. It's just like the best
Wait, can you
position
give me
is
an
playing near the back and just falling off when they push it, right?
An R8. Still need an R8. Oh, thank you.
I don't have R8 equipped.
I hate this clipping, it's so weird.
Yeah. The stairs are just weirdly done, especially in like the main area.
But like, oh my
Nice.
god.
Throwing a grenade.
Beautiful.
Heaven?
Throwing smoke.
Grenade.
Smoke down.
That was too deep.
Ooh, the snow clip.
Oh my god, I love it.
T-spawn.
Oh, 3 mid, 3 mid. There's no cover nowhere on the map, like, so weird.
Yeah.
Like, there are so many boxes, but they don't serve any purpose.
That is true. I wonder how many times he playtested it for the Grey Box competition. Because it seems like stuff that could just be like easily fixed right for a final version.
Yeah, because the layout is interesting, but like the coverage is so bad.
Yeah.
I thought Jinx
Like if you
told
fix the
me-
cover, like you don't even need
actual
to change the
contact
layout.
points.
You just put the cover back.
Yeah, I wouldn't say the layout needs to change too much. I'd say like maybe like even just
That
take
molly
out one
is going
because it's too much behind.
CT. Deep CT.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let's push like CT.
Activating the bomb.
Sorry, Ryan.
It's okay. One is behind your
Oh,
smoke
I know.
mid.
Yeah, stay there, perfect. Smoke it again as well.
Smoke. Smoke.
Coming from the apps.
Oh,
One spawn, last spawn.
Or-
You make all the sound.
one like mid sniper's
Let
nest.
them know that you're here.
All 3
Got a bullet
entry
hole.
points for someone.
Fuck.
Don't let you expect another player here. You dick.
I took 50 HP from Ryan's nade.
Sorry. I mean, you died to a headshot anyways, but
Okay.
still, my bad.
Fun gun. What's the fun gun? Jay, can you give me an arrow? Thanks.
People throwing shit.
We will make them regret this day.
They don't take mid. We can maybe try to go mid.
Deploying smoke shield.
Like mid too.
Molotov out.
The pit.
Not pit, not pit.
We'll meet something.
Smoke.
Setting up some fire.
I'm throwing a grenade.
Two coming from the heaven.
It's Zeus. Attempt.
Herbie!
Nice.
Oh, shit. Let's get on the
Nice.
in a moment.
In a moment.
Well, he was going there.
Using the thing.
Here we
Okay.
go!
You weren't even right. You guys, the last one's on CT.
5 seconds.
Really?
They're
Yeah, the last one has a gun.
They're probably
We
gonna
can
be
try- we
2
can
B,
try
2
mid, we
A,
can
1
try
mid,
mid.
you know,
No, there is nobody mid. Like literally nobody mid.
Oh yeah, no one mid.
True.
Let's just push mid.
We
Yeah,
can
let's
go
take
mid
it.
to A or something.
This is what we have been working for.
I'm gonna take the A. Like A long, and you guys
There's one
go
on
mid
A side. In a minute.
in a minute. Venting in a minute, guys.
Alright, it's the both. Wait, was Jinx the mid guy?
Yep, on mid.
Grenade.
I guess we're going A.
Nothing A.
Oh, one backside.
Maybe CT. Yeah, CT.
Yeah.
Oh, see, B heaven. Oh, shout.
Wrong.
Oh.
I've planted the bomb. Bomb has been planted. Smoke.
Yeah, like that cover here is interesting, but like you don't get to use it.
But this,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of weird. It doesn't really
yeah,
help
but
you
it's...
to play
Throwing a
around.
Molotov.
Like I'd like
yeah,
it
because it's in a weird spot
If it was
again.
here,
Electricity.
Yeah, that's the
and you
thing.
could
Like,
like peek early, like
the cover is
peek on this
in
angle
weird,
from it.
useless spot, but it's nice.
Nice.
Take my ult. take
yeah,
my
like
ult.
if this was on the left side, it'd be so much cooler because you could like
no, no.
peek on the choke, which already has like a headshot angle from CTs.
Jay, can you drop me?
I need your financial assistance.
Rich
Thank
king. Can you drop me again? Another one?
You drop your knife.
you. Yeah.
We must win.
Okay, I got a Ryan knife.
Ooh, I got a long staff.
Pick my knife back up again, I guess.
Long steady.
No one wants me.
For the
Oh,
record,
it's
I
fun
didn't
to
name
stare.
that knife myself.
It's so fun to spin everyone.
Smoke shield. Throwing flashbang. Laying down some fire.
Yeah, it's kind of scary right
They
now.
just have like an eco or something. I don't really know.
Tinnery just stood in the flames.
Priming the bomb.
Tinnery is actually
Fuck is
trolling
that?
for his team. I don't get it.
Too mid.
There's 2 mid, or 1 mid, 1 team in. So so much there. Flashing high.
Nice. But yeah, as previously mentioned, Tinder is like chaotic evil.
He said complete Tom Fleet. Bro, you're trolling.
Is it, am I dropping me?
Today is our day to
Okay,
fight.
never mind.
Resist the oppression.
We're going.
There's an army out on the floor.
Throwing the flashbang. Molotov out. Grenade.
One in the window.
Throwing smoke. I'm starting the fire.
Classic.
I got A.
Okay, I'll come plant.
Smoke out.
Stuck on someone.
CT.
There's a wall.
I got A.
No, don't shoot me! No! Jay! No!
Also, I hold like all of the rotates from this one angle.
Stop! What the fuck?
Why is he up there? What's he doing?
Olaf!
Stop killing me! What's wrong with
I'm
you?
not killing you, I'm teasing you.
Flashbang.
It's like a good spank.
Look at what happened when you teased me. Now I killed myself.
Oh.
Never bully people.
bro put you in his fucking suicide note.
Yeah.
Cody, stop teasing me, I'm gonna kill myself if you do that.
Push me to the edge. Oh, my friends are dead. No.
Yo, Olaf, you want a cool knife?
This is very
You
cool.
like it?
Iced out.
Yeah. It's
me-
super
give me
rare.
that.
You can't
Ooh.
find it on the workshop actually. It's super rare.
Wait, 2 long stabbies? What?
Jays sucked duck for this?
It's duck.
Flashbang out.
E-star CK. Pretty sure that means duck.
I'm gonna do the jump. Look at this.
Can we? Oh, Olaf, can. Oh my god, Olaf. He's. Okay, first of all, he's going out of the map. We can boost here. We can boost
Fire
here.
in the hole.
Boost.
Grenade out.
Throwing a
Throwing a
Molotov.
Molotov.
Good. Calm down.
I think there's still someone on site.
I
No,
don't
there's one in that
I
window.
don't think so.
I killed one.
Smoking.
Throwing smoke.
Okay, I'm
Fuck, they're
getting
coming
There were
again,
two.
you ran. One, they're coming
you.
behind.
throwing fire.
Oh, come on. Okay. B-man. Under the drop.
I'm bad at this game. Nice.
Let's go.
Sometimes you just gotta
Oh,
walk
no.
away from the angle and
The edge is very.
just not fighting him again.
Is it the, drop me, drop me.
Yeah, it drops like
Nice.
Drop me a knife.
I want the gut knife.
Oh, I want it. Oh, it's an enhancement. It's a pretty nice knife.
my neck.
Nice knife.
Throwing the flashbang.
This is not mid. I went the wrong way.
This isn't a
Oh,
beach.
These looks like.
It's a bathtub.
Deploying smoke shield.
It's a bathtub.
Yo.
Aren't you glad
You
that
all
your
fucking have
lifesavers-
all the live references and then you fucking say that all live is shit.
Molotov.
But aren't you glad that you have your lifeguard here?
Smoke out.
This
Grenade
isn't
out.
a beach.
Get out of the water, there's a shark! There's a shark.
Oh my god! Oh my
Yo,
god!
guys, patience, patience.
Olivia.
No, no,
Did I
no,
walk
no,
in front of him?
no, what happened is Martin was just staring at me. Like, he stared at me and I was about to shoot. And
Why
you
does
peeked
why
at
is
the
he
same
saying he's
time
gonna
and I
go
got
mid?
you.
Don't shoot. I'm gonna shoot him.
Like, that
I'm
was
gonna shoot him.
such a fucking mind game from him.
Olaf, don't do it, cause I'm gonna shoot him.
Yeah, you'll shoot him. I'll go with my
We
knife
must
out.
win.
Yeah. Bait me.
I'm throwing the
I'm gonna peek
flashbang.
with my knife out first.
Frag out.
Look at this.
This is how you get up here.
Ah!
Come be.
Setting up
Come.
some fire.
Nice.
I'm starting the fire.
Yeah, please.
Setting smoke screen.
I don't think we're there.
We wanna do some vertigo gaming after.
I gotta go make dinner for the cooking thing.
Oh, okay.
There's one under, one upper.
Under what?
Grenade.
Under these nuts. The
Bruh.
one under was you, by the way. I messed up.
Okay. He doesn't hear though.
Already. Let's give them a reason to.
Okay.
Moving people.
Ah yes. This is a good day for us.
GG. Good game.
Most MVPs. Sheesh.
Let's go.
And case too.
Yeah. Just fucking smurf it.
Yeah, that round was pretty easy for me.
Gonna grab some food, I'll be back.
Enjoy.
Okay. Can I start?
Sure, Bob. Wait a bit until everybody's here. Okay.
Oh,
Bob, you
okay.
can go. Yeah, you can go, Bob. You can go.
Oh, okay. So the map is really good. I like it. But there are some problems, but the biggest problem I think is the corners. I don't know why, but many people were just like really confused about the corners, and many times people died because they didn't know the corners, like the angles. Yeah, that's probably it. I really enjoyed this map.
Alright.
Just the corners.
Okay.
Is that it?
Thanks.
Yes.
Okay. Who wants to go next?
You can
Jay,
go.
maybe? Because yeah,
Oh,
Ryan, I
sure.
guess, and then Jay. Ryan.
All right. Ryan on the CT side.
Yes.
So first off, I think you should make these barrels blue, like Tinity. There's an angle that Jinx. I think he was opping like right here through this little crack, this little crevice, and
Yes.
I walked this way and got killed, and it made me really mad. But obviously, it's very situational. If I peeked from like here, or
Yes.
I guess here, I still would have died crossing. But it's just kind of an annoying angle that I couldn't really do anything against.
Yeah, Jinx is a sneaky fucker, man.
Yeah, so Jinx spot here. Also, like here, Jinx played up here with an op a lot, and he really blended in with the metal. It was kind of hard to see him. I mean, you can definitely see him if you look for it, but it's easy to miss it if you're like looking down here.
Okay.
Maybe even just adding more lighting up there might fix that, so he stands out a bit more. And yeah, I like your brushwork. I do think A could use some more cover or better placed cover, because it's like really there's like this,
Yeah.
and this, but both of these don't really cover you from all angles unless you're like right up against it, which you probably won't be.
Mm.
I guess there's back here too, but you don't have control of the site at all. Other than that, I like the map. I like the flow of it. Yeah, keep working on it.
Alright.
Okay, thanks. Jay, you can go.
Jaina?
Yeah, so Jay on T side.
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't really have any feedback to give. I enjoyed the map.
Can you wait? I need to put you louder. Can't hear you over the gunshots. Okay, good.
I'm a bit closer now. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I don't really have any feedback to give other than I enjoyed the map. Though one thing I would probably say is mid feels a bit empty.
I agree with that.
It's how things line up. Be one thing I changed, but yeah, the flow around the map was good. Yeah, I enjoyed it. That's pretty much all I can say.
So one thing I wanted to rework, and that's the mid. Alright, thank you.
Okay. I guess Teneri, or is it?
I'll go after.
You go after?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Oh,
Teneri, I guess. you
Tineri
can go.
time, Tineri time.
No.
I'll
Okay.
give my feedback then.
Can I go? I have like very quick feedback.
Fuck no, I'll go now. I don't have much. I don't have much.
Who is that? Is it Ryan?
No, it's all of on T side. Okay.
Oh,
I'll
I
give
didn't
my
even see you were
feedback
still in
quick.
here.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with the A being very open. So it's like you have 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4 entrances, and as a holding CT or a T, you know, you tend to get overwhelmed, and the utility usage in this map is very easy to throw, and that also results in key locations for CT holding being smoked all the time off. That's not necessarily a bad thing, since that like enforces playing on the actual bomb site. But then the bomb site needs to be better to play on and more safer for the players. You don't need to change that much. I just think that like something, maybe some cover here. You could like raise this up to be like a 32 unit wall, and then like a box here or something.
Yeah.
Even
Before
that could help with players like coming from in here, and then actually T's could play like these kinds of angles better, so they would be safe here and they would like peek here. Yeah, that's A. The mid, I think is pretty cool. How it's like split into these two sorts of mids, and then you have this courtyard here, which is kind of cool as well. But it's like this is completely T contested. I was surprised by how disconnected the whole B is from the map. In the way that like T's, when they come to here, they're kind of stuck. For example, like here, you have to, if you don't want to push the bomb site, you have to do a lot of running.
Yeah.
Well, not that much. It's nothing to be like worried about. But I just felt that it was like, this kind of surprised me anyway. Not a bad thing. Then B bomb site had kind of the same thing. Not that much with the openness, since it's more close quarters bomb site, which I like. And the verticality is really cool. Yeah, I think B bomb site is actually really good, and also some progressive cover. You could make this into a little bit more high of a wall, and you could have like a little hiding angle here, just so you could like progress a little better to the bomb site from here. I guess that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, the most important thing that I think Zeta was anyway going to mention out. The map felt at the start of the game like it had too many routes, and it was like super hard to hold as a CT, which I do agree with. I'm not sure which route you should remove. I think it's kind of a standard to have. Well, B bomb site has 5 routes coming in. Well, actually, like, yeah, 5. These two are the same. 5 routes coming in, which these two are also interconnected. But yeah, that's I felt like this wasn't. It was used, but it's not that necessary, to be honest. Or maybe this be lower. It's a quick rotate from CT to B, so maybe keeping that one, but maybe making these 2 entrances into just one. Somehow connecting this up to mid in a way. I just felt that this upper area is like given to T's with not much struggle to be had. So making making this connected to here somehow could help with balancing the map. But then you would also.
It might be too strong for cities in that case.
Sorry?
It might be too strong for cities then, though.
Yeah.
If cities get control of it.
No, it wouldn't be. It wouldn't be like that. Like imagining this wouldn't exist at all, and like this would be just like one entrance, I think, and then in that entrance they could be the heaven, which the T's could get through mid, and then yeah, there would be just only the main up here, not this at all, and then like this space could be used to mold the mid into something else. But yeah, I don't know, just throwing ideas there that could be useful.
Yeah.
I think that's it. I had fun, like, honestly.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah. Alright.
Can I go?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, my feedback is basically 2 sentences. Why make the map white? It's so annoying.
Scribbles.
Yeah, you can put textures, like really just a pain, at least for me, to like understand where every part is connecting to like each other's and all that, because everything is just the same color.
Yeah.
And it, like, in my opinion, doesn't even look like that good, being everything white. Like, but yeah, I guess it's just a preference. The other thing is the layout is fine, but the cover is just bad. Like, you don't have any cover. Like, you have boxes and shit like that, but they don't have any purpose. Like A site, if you want to hold it, you can either like hide in this corner, have that angle, and that's it. Or like you play out of the site. Same for pretty much everyone on the map. Like this cover here is interesting because you have like those pillars you can play around, but I mean it's useless where it is. If you put it like, for example, here, it's useful because you can peek site.
Yeah. The idea of that is so like if cities would like often aggressively out, you can like close into the upper without showing yourself from a longer range. So it's like so it's easier to push the long
Yeah, but like CTs won't push this because it's such a long angle. Like with a nope, you can hold it down from here. But yeah, I get the point. Like the thing is, the whole map, every cover is just useless. It's placed in a weird way where you don't really use it, and the places where you would need cover, you don't really have it. So yeah. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, just the cover is in a weird spot everywhere on the map. The white color is just, I don't personally don't like it. But other than that, the layout is actually pretty fun, pretty fine to play. I really like this room here, even though like it's a bit annoying at first because again you don't really have cover. But I think if you fix cover, all these areas will work super nicely and it will be pretty fun. The only thing I'm kind of curious about is the timing here because many rounds I could just push here and just kind of wait and like peek this and that.
You shouldn't be able to get that close. If
Yeah, and
you
then
both
sometimes I
you
would
should-
like peek this and there was like a guy just waiting here.
it should be around when you get to this corner. They should be at the door.
Yeah, okay. Because like many
On
rounds I would
average,
just
at
run
least.
here and just end up
Yeah.
here and wait and nothing happened.
And
So
some
in
people
my
are slow.
yeah, in my head the timing was here and here.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
not here and here. But I guess that's just me not knowing the timings then.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, again, map was fun, just cover being pretty meh. Yeah. Okay, and Zeta, I guess you can go.
Nice two
okay.
sentences. Holy, oh my god.
It's only 2
Try
sentences.
about it.
Okay. Okay, so my feedback. I like the layout of the map. It can be seen as like a bit wide. I think that's just from like the site to site distance, because the map itself isn't that bad. It's just like the sites are on the outside of the areas they're in, so it's pretty noticeable when you have to rotate between site to site. I think Olaf brought it up. One of my points was I think there's too many routes in the map, because right now it feels very limiting as CTs, and you have to kind of like force pushes and like burn loads of util. And that's the only reason we're able to kind of get wins back on CT side. And I think it would have been like it wouldn't work the higher up you go, and like the more people learnt the map. Like I think it would just be T sided, just because I think there's too many routes for T's to take. I would say an easy one to take out, even though it's like annoying because you probably like this position just because of the detail you put into it. But I think honestly, if you took out this area of B and like kind of trimmed it, it would be just as good, if not better. Especially because CTs are going to find it hard to push main ever, because to fully clear it, they would need to go up to this area and clear this, and like any person back here, but they can't. So like any CT has no cover while pushing into this area, and they can also get shot from a headshot angle they can't clear. So main's pretty much always going to be T controlled unless CTs put a lot of effort into it, which I don't get why they have two really good options to come out. I think one of the biggest problems is the use of cover and the lack of like areas to push up into. All cover is only on like the furthest choke points that someone can peek, and not actually in the mid positions of each area. Like cover is like on the main entrance where they can first peek out, and on the site where the CTs can be, and then there's nothing on these like middle areas. I think like cover just needs to be changed and made to feel like more fun to play around, because I think it's just it feels like it's chucked around without like actual use of like singling out angles as much, especially like a site, which I feel you should just redo the cover on the site, I think, and make it a bit more unique or interesting to play around, and like actually positions you can hold from it that like cut off one angle and you actually feel safe playing from it, because the only position really for holding this that safely is holding this or holding this upper area. I think one of the things I would take out is I really dislike these one wide doors, especially for a position like mid, which CTs basically need to send two people to, just because just how the CTs optimally place themselves on the map. Most times you'll have two people on mid, and the timings are that CTs will get mid quicker from this door than this door, I think. So having to go through two single doors and like a weird L angle and up these thin stairs is really annoying for like movement. I think you should smooth out movement in a lot of these areas, especially like through that one as well. I think it just limits movement around the map a lot. Sometimes it's useful for like non-used routes as much, but just for this, it's not as good. I don't like this CT room because okay, spawning bananas on me for some reason. I don't like this room as much. Can you stop blocking me with bananas? It's fucking annoying. Yeah, you don't really get much from this window. Because wherever you peek, T's can come through either side, and if you peek this side, they can come from either side without knowing. I think one of the easiest ways to make it so a CT impossibility could hold mid on his own is to take out this side of this block, like leave this 2x1 block on the right. It would make it so when you're on this door or this position, you could hold either side or like see either side. It would still be really strong for the T's, but I think it would equal it out a bit more just because even if you peek this right side, you cannot stay here for any length of time because they could be all the way up and peek you here and like take the whole of mid. So I think that's too much. I think also swapping around which side's angled would be good and have this the corner and this side angled just because you have really nowhere except this one pillar to play on mid as CT and you can't push up to this just because I don't know why this guy's doing this. Yeah. This area feels way too thin to go through. And yeah, I was speaking on this before. Can you guys tell Terry to stop messing around with when I'm giving playtest feedback? Because you're just checking bananas around. But this isn't used as much, but it's a cool idea if you like clean up some of the angles on it. But yeah, I think it would be way better on this side, so you could peek the furthest angle from some different angles. So it would be the same use as what you're saying, as someone who comes out here and like I can't. Someone who comes out here and is peeking the large angles, they can't really peek because there could be players in there and also peeking. So I think that would be a way better dynamic interaction instead of like just feeling like a singular choke. I'd also make this side of the site wider out, like make this a cover where it goes back to like here to say. And CTs can also play on this side because you can't really play on this side. The only position I really saw CTs playing from onto main was this like headshot angle or further back like in spawn, and then they fell off as soon as they rushed. There wasn't really any use to CTs playing pushed up in any angles. Like the only angle they could play pushed up, they can't really play pushed up at all to this. Like the only angle on site kind of they can peek is this, and then it's a one and done angle. It's not really healthy. On B site, I'd say this is lowered for no reason. Like it goes down on both sides, and then has this really awkward and thin walkway here. I would say just change this. Also, this box seems to be blocking angles of like a headshot angle. I don't know why it's here, but it just like makes it hard to get onto the site, and it doesn't really have a use, especially since like you push out of this, and it's gonna be so hard to like clear angles, or like you'd have to clear here to clear like this singular block. I think this singular block gives enough cover on this main area instead of just this random block. Also, having like corners like this taken out would be way better. I also think this short area could have a lot of changes in like usability. It seems like the brushwork is really simple in some areas and then like really complex in areas like this. Because having where is it? Having like a simple ramp that's like really annoying to like go over, and this like weird headshot angle you have to go into, and no one plays this corner at all ever, just because there's no real cover and you're like so far back that like once they know you're there, you're not crossing all the way back. So no one ever plays there. If you want someone to play there, I'd add like some actual full body cover that they can go behind and actually use to hold that. But in general, this could also be a route that's taken out, or like make it so this short doesn't give straight to the behind them. Because every time I pushed this short, I felt like I could go behind, kill whoever's in heaven, and or just go here, kill whoever's there. It just felt like it gave too much power once you took this, especially with how T's get a lot more power in mid. So I think I would change something about this area, especially like make it have like more cover or like more usable cover, and like make some of the routes wider. On this site, I'll change the cover just because it feels weird to plant. Like everyone is always just gonna basically plant like here or here, just because there's way too many routes that go into the site, and if you ever change up your position, you could just uh, you could just change where you are, and then you're just still exposed from everywhere else. So it just felt weird. And also these one doorways again, just felt awkward to move around. I would clip this. I think it was funny when you were there, but I don't think it's a bounce or position. Also, put some more lights or like clearer surfaces and stuff like this because it felt like it was really hard to see some people in some areas. Other than that, I really like the layout and hope you do work on the map and not just drop it. But yeah, thank you.
Alright, thanks. Tineri has nothing to say? Oh,
No, you just wanted to ruin my
Huh?
feedback.
All right.
the fuck? Tineri.
I didn't say that.
Do you need your time to shine?
Tineri left.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Tineri's back.
I could have actually gone first, but I just wanted to spam bananas. So yeah, I think the map is actually. I think like most of the angles on the map, I think they play well. And I think overall, I don't think you need to make big layout changes.
Mhm.
I think mainly, for example, this bomb site I think played perfectly. This. Okay, I guess they said okay. Yeah. I think AZ played perfectly, basically exactly as I think you intended it to play. I think the only issue is this connector here. I don't think it should be easily smokable, like up here. Here I think it makes sense, but here it feels kind of overpowered that the others can just throw a smoke here. And then there's very little chance for CTs to peek you on the side. You only need to hold these two angles here, which are pretty easy to hold. So I think you should make it so that you cannot. This is the harder one to smoke, and this is the easier one to smoke.
Okay.
For
Yeah, the
retake.
reason that's like so thin is because I didn't want there to be an angle. From
Yeah,
the side
this
or
angle
anything.
you have to fix this angle somehow. Maybe you
Yeah.
can even extrude all of like this, you know.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna
Inside.
rework mid anyways.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, I think middle overall I think is kind of boring. It's just
Yeah.
for terrorists it's one box, and for cities it's one pillar. I guess cities can play back here, but it's kind of impossible to hold because the terrorists can come from two angles. So with an, for example, with an AVP here, you have to like do this. So the peeker always has the advantage if there's only one player watching middle. So the middle player kind of has to like peek here so he can peek either one individually. So I don't think this area of the map really has any use because of that, and I think the map would play way more streamlined if CTs couldn't get the mid through this angle. In that case, middle would be way more interesting to play. You have to of course like change the timings because then terrorists would get all of mid control. But if you're gonna rework middle, just think about this area, and if you want to remake an area like this into the second mid, the second iteration of the middle. I don't think it adds anything currently, and even if you add a next version, I don't think you need to have like a connection from CT spawn to middle, just because you know. Other than that, the map would really work way better if you had like arrows and saying like this and this goes to A, for example, because it looks like this goes to middle, but it goes to B. You know, so you have to like have like arrows here. That's I think why. Yeah, that's why like most people said it was confusing at the start because you don't have any arrows anywhere.
Yeah.
Especially in spawns, you should always have arrows to know which way is which bomb side. You could see on the T side on the first round we were like, oh yeah, let's go B, and then some people went here. It's not something you actively think about, but it just helps a lot on the first time. Also, this area was very fun to play, but this angle is kind of dumb here. It didn't get used, I don't think ever, but like if it would get used, that's dumb. So maybe just remove this entire thing.
Oh, yeah,
also on this side, same thing.
Grey box pillars.
I really like the cover and the height variation on this side, but it felt way too easy for terrorists to just go here and plant. Especially with like one smoke, they can throw like one smoke here or one smoke here. Either one of these two. and then they
Yeah.
can just plant on this side. So it feels like, for example, this heaven should be able to look over these smokes. So throwing these smokes isn't enough alone. Isn't enough to just throw one smoke and plant. And yeah, other than that, I think this is super cool to play. It has fun angles and works pretty well. Yeah, I think other than that, map is just pretty good. I would change very little about the map.
Okay.
Alright, thank you.
Alright, thanks.
Finally.